Hello, my name is Spencer, and what you are looking at is a game that has been continuously refined and improved upon over the last 16 months. It has improved so much that I don't have any complaints about the core gameplay loop itself. With a wide variety of weapons, weapon variants, and boons, experimentation is encouraged. There are very few bugs, none of them game breaking. The last few runs, I haven't noticed any problems. It doesn't crash, I don't lose frames, and I never get stuck on anything. It is a smooth running game. If you're here for a simple yes or no, come on Spencer, is it worth buying or not? The answer is yes. Hades 2 is absolutely worth your time. Now, this video is coming out before September 25th, 2025, which is the 1.0 release date for the game. There will be one final patch on release which will add the true ending, further balancing and polish. I do not expect anything in that final patch to change my mind about the game. However, there are disappointing design choices concerning the accessibility options and the UI design. The first concern is that you cannot change the size of the cursor. So if you play with keyboard and mouse, the only thing you can do is change the color of the cursor to silver. Not very helpful. You cannot increase the size of the subtitles either. There are no colorblind options. This is the most egregious absence within the options. Colorblind modes should be standard in every game. Hades 1 doesn't have this either. The only way around that in Hades 1 is with a mod which adds colored outlines to characters, enemies, and interactable elements and objects. This is a bog standard option, and it should be here. Of all the things that game devs blow money on and inflate their budgets sky high, colorblind options are not one of them. I want to talk about the UI for a moment. The scroll bars do not function the same way in all of the menus. For example, in the controls menu, the scroll wheel on the mouse does not work. Grabbing the scroll bar and attempting to drag it does not work either. In the incantations menu, the scroll wheel works, but the bar does not. In every other menu, the wheel works. Some have a bar and others don't. I'm asking for consistency in how all of the menus function, and I look with askance at these oversights. I have two final gameplay elements I want to mention. The first is praise for the forget-me-nots. If you bookmark a legendary boon, it will mark all of the prerequisite boons for or to obtain it. I haven't used this much, so I was not sure if that works, but I'm glad it does. This makes going for a particular build easier, and I appreciate that. The final topic is the pitch black stone. These are trials when you start with a predetermined build, progressing through one region with that build. You still obtain new boons, but the starting point is the same. When you complete a trial, you receive 1 Stardust. This is true no matter the difficulty. And I do not agree with this. If you play on a higher difficulty trial, you should get a bigger reward to match. Bigger challenge, bigger reward. Simple. This should be changed. The reward should match the difficulty. I'm aware that I can trade with the broker for Stardust. There is a third way, and I imagine that will be added with the final update, but my point stands. I in no way want to suggest that the game is not worth the price of admission, because it very much is. The bit about the scroll wheel is nitpicking. And even so, it's worth pointing out. There are things that need changing, and I hope they are changed. Still, Hades 2 has improved a lot over the course of its early access, So if you are interested in a roguelike, I recommend checking this out. Thank you for watching, and take care.